Hi, my name is Andy Valdez, and we're here at my office for another edition of Marketing Dynamics Behind the Scene. And with my friend Mike Martin. He is a Navy vet, Vietnam era, and we connected through Veterans Business Force a while back, but also the American Legion here in Houston. And what I like about Mike, he's out there meeting people, networking, and doing a lot to help bring resources to the business community at large. But Mike, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm what's the best way to say it? I'm a 50-year escapee from the corporate world.
Okay, there you go.
And I was able to learn a lot of things, obviously, in the corporate world. I started in corporate sales and sales management, contract management, personnel management. So I've learned all aspects of the corporate side. Even did a one-year tour back at our corporate headquarters in Connecticut. So I've had a lot of different experiences. But I've always had this bug, the entrepreneurial bug. Mm-hmm. And I've always had some kind of a side gig. We didn't call it that. We just, it was a side hustle way back in the day. So then you learn you have a whole different skill sets. So it took me a while when I finally went full-time doing that, because I was selling systems that were anywhere from $800,000 to $5 million. And then all of a sudden I'm switched over and I'm doing some health and wellness stuff where the price point for the items are $10 to $100. Whoa, I got to switch my whole mindset in terms of what I was doing there, learning different things, different approaches, different tools to use so you can penetrate. And the tool set that's out there, that toolbox, keeps changing every day. So I'm working with the tools that are working for me. And that's what's making things go for me. And I'm working with my buddy Andy here because he's got a slightly different tool set. So we're going to try to merge those and leverage and head to our endpoint goal, which is that $1 million level.
Amen. So thank you, Mike. I mean, we started off by meeting for lunch, and we just kind of nurture the relationship. And now we're going to talk about a thing that we're working on called NowSite.
NowSite. And it's an AI-driven platform that's got several different levels to it, including the marketing, doing funnels, doing texting, all different kinds of things to help you do your marketing. It's automated. It's I guess the best way to say it is a platform that you can leverage with multiple sites, and you're not having to pay those extra little fees every time you want to build another landing page, every time you want to do this, every time you want to do that. So, and then on top of that, they've just announced some unbelievable tools that again are driven by the AI to help you do your prospecting. Now, if you had to individually go and investigate, let's say you had somebody, you heard a name, and then you go do the research and find them on LinkedIn, and you start doing all that stuff. How long is that going to take you? Usually about 15 minutes, let me tell you. All you need to do to if you got a name, you can put it into this automated system, a name and an email, and they'll go out and scoop the universe out there in cyberspace through the AI-driven and 2 billion records that we can go get data from. And then you can set them up, start sending them messages, create a funnel, but it's all automated. So instead of taking 15 minutes to send that one email, how about 15 seconds? So that's how powerful this can be. And then the beauty of it all is the company, NowSite, has just recently, and not by recently, I mean last week, announced that they're going to take that prospecting tool called SalesFlow, which is the automated system to find these prospects. They're going to create a service model around it where you can have them do it for you. And talk about saving time, saving money, and they'll create and do things even to the point of possibly setting up appointments if that's what you want them to do. So it just sort of depends. You work with the team to create what you want to do. A lot of this stuff has already been tried. A lot of the LinkedIn messages, the emails, the Facebook, all of those have been tested. And they're using LinkedIn as the major platform to penetrate. Why? Because that's where the best penetration and the best results have been so far in all the testing. So you want to try a platform that is, it's a month-to-month platform. So what you need to do is call us so we can set up a live demo for you, and it's going to blow your socks off.
You mentioned the live demo. We just completed a live demo on a website that we will share with you when you reach out to us. But it was just amazing. As a marketing, I've been in practice, 20 years now, but I've always been a marketer and always loved reading. But marketing has changed so much. I mean, the way we market pretty much has changed. The way marketing is still pretty much consistent. Your laws in marketing, like you don't violate truth in advertising. It's got to be consistent messages and uniqueness to the design of your logos, your packages, your website. All that stuff is still consistent market research, etc. But now we're in an era of automation, artificial intelligence, data mining, and of course the live demo that we just did with NowSite is amazing. I've been using it for several months now for a lot of my clients, but we can't wait to share with you the live demo, and it was free to be able to log in. We had a live person show us the capability and the functionality, and of course if you're a techie, and if you're not a techie, it's so easy to learn. You can apply it to your business right away. In fact, one of the things I was talking about, Mike, it completely changed my schedule after reading this book called The One Thing, and so I'm going to incorporate navigating through this lead management and utilizing it for my own marketing practice, and then also sharing it with my clients because they can definitely take advantage of it. Anything else you want to say about the world of marketing and business?
Well, like I said, I mean, things are changing so fast today, and the array of options for you is vast. I personally don't believe anybody can have everything and know everything. The beauty of our NowSite program is that it does take and integrate a number of the different facets that you got to pay 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here.
Or even more than that.
Or even more than that.
Yeah.
Actually, several thousand in some cases, where you can integrate all this stuff, and it even helps you build your little CRM inside of what you're doing, and it captures and it sends things, and then with the prospecting, oh my goodness. And much of that work has already been done and tested for you, the old marketing testing. So it's a leverageable program. What I would say is that I didn't quite believe it when I first started, and then all of a sudden I started doing a couple of things, and all of a sudden you get this, oh, there's a message from you from somebody on LinkedIn, and I'm going, what was that?
It's working. So we're going to go ahead and sign off now. Again, my name is Andy Valdez. My company's Marketing Dynamics. This is episode 15. We haven't decided what I'm going to title it yet, but something maybe artificial intelligence and marketing, or with Mike Martin. But tune in for episode 16. I'm working on doing an interview with my good friend and former client, Myra Leal. She was in the movie Machete. She was a former actress in cinema. She's doing some unique things now, but we're going to title that one Beauty and the Beast. Of course, she is so beautiful, and she's so smart and doing some cool things in her world, and we're going to bring her on for the next episode. So thank you very much for watching.